I want to say 9% of daily smokers have trouble quitting. So more than likely, even if you smoke weed, this doesn't apply to you. I don't want you to start telling me, oh, no one has trouble quitting marijuana. Yes, they do. I don't want you to tell me, oh, only weak-minded people have trouble quitting marijuana. That's not true either. It is a type of personality that has a problem with weed, and it might not be you. So all I'm saying is you are a stoner. Please have an open mind. Some people might not be like you. These are the benefits that you will see when you quit weed. And it's good to be reminded of these. If any of these stand out to you, why don't you write it down? Not all of these are going to be relevant to every person. But if you write down the ones that are relevant to you, read them daily, it will completely change your perception of marijuana. And yes, for the total better. So the first reason is breathing clean and deeply. And this is such a big difference, you know. I remember when I smoked weed, I had like a disgusting sort of sound in my throat when I would breathe. And that was just because I was smoking so damn much. No more coughing up tar. A lot of people that come to me literally cough up big wabs of black crap because they smoke so much tar. Yes, there's tar in marijuana, guys. And that will all stop within 2 weeks of quitting marijuana. It will actually increase after you quit, but it will come out very quickly. And there's actually something you can get to make that a lot quicker, which we show you about in Quit Marijuana, the Complete Guide. You will have an increase in percentage of oxygen intake, which means you will also have a dramatic increase in your energy. This is something you don't know about until you quit. You don't realize how much energy you're supposed to have. You will have sharper mental dexterity, smoother mood transitions, increase in short-term memory, increase in stress tolerance. So you're using marijuana to control your stress. As soon as you take weed away, you're going to feel stressed because you don't have a high stress tolerance. You're not naturally coping with your own stress. Same with emotional intelligence. As soon as you quit, you have an increase in emotional intelligence, which means when your whole life goes to shit and you lose your partner or somebody dies in your family, or you just lose your job or something terrible happens to you, you can deal with that a lot better if you're not a stoner. You'll also have tons of more free time to yourself. It's not just smoking weed that takes your time, it's chasing weed all the time, looking to score. There's so much time you're wasting as a stoner, and you're really going to see that as soon as you quit. And here's another 10. Improved diet without the munchies. Dramatic increase in confidence, no more fumbling your words. You know, a lot of people come to me and they smoke so much weed all day, every day. They're so stoned when they get to me, and they can't even tell because they're always stoned. And they can't even spit out a sentence, you know? They can't structure a sentence properly. And it takes me a long time to just listen to them. And it's annoying to me and it's annoying to them as well. Maybe that's not you, right? But if it is, write it down. This is one of those reasons. Increase in life results generally. You will get further ahead as a non-stoner than as a stoner. And you can't compare your life to anyone else's. You can only compare your life results today to the person you would be if you had not smoked marijuana and the results you would have got that way. If you honestly think marijuana helps you in your life results, good for you. Increasing creativity. See, a lot of people think, me included when I smoked weed, that marijuana helps you in your creativity. But the fact of the matter is, professionals that rely on creativity for their income, so I'm talking about painters, musicians, people that really need their creative juices to flow in order to produce results in life and get paid, these are the type of people that come to me most often. And the reason they usually can't quit is because they have a limiting belief stuck in their head. They believe something that isn't true. And what they are believing is they can't produce music without marijuana. They can't write a beautiful article without marijuana. They can't paint a beautiful painting without marijuana. And as soon as we destroy that limiting belief, and it just isn't true anymore in their own mind, they quit marijuana instantly, creativity goes up, and their business skyrockets. Like I always say, ex-stoners are some of the most successful people on the planet. Right? Look at Steve Jobs, look at Richard Branson. These aren't people that smoke weed every day, like I hear in my comments from teenagers. These are people that used to smoke weed and quit. Another reason, enjoying simple pleasures in life. You actually do. You enjoy those little things a lot more. When you smoke weed, you don't even notice them. You're too busy thinking about smoking more weed. Everything tastes better without weed, and I know I'll be challenged on that due to the whole munchies thing. But it's true. Your taste buds are dulled when you smoke a lot of marijuana. That's true. It's the same for someone that smokes cigarettes. They can hardly taste a thing. By the way, the munchies, what they are, is there's a valve at the top of your stomach that closes off, you know, technically called a sphincter, right? Like your a-hole. And when that feels pressure, it sends to your brain a signal that you're full, which means you no longer want to eat food. When you get the munchies, that signal turns off. Not only that, but your metabolism is increased, which means you can eat a lot more. But it's not healthy. You're actually stretching your stomach full of stuff that isn't even good for you. And it actually can create heartburn too, because that valve needs to stretch open, which means the strong acids in your stomach can now come up the pipe out of your stomach and it can cause heartburn. I'm just saying. Increase body and chest size. This is good for boys and girls, right? Everybody wants a bigger chest, and if you smoke marijuana, you end up scrawnier. There's a lot of obese stoners as well, and there's a lot of skinny stoners. What there isn't a lot of is aerobic fit stoners. You know, big bodies, toned bodies. You don't see that so much with stoners. You'll also have an increased humility and an ability to relax. If you think marijuana helps you relax, what you actually think is you need a tool to help you relax. You need something outside yourself to help you relax. And what it means is when you don't have that tool, when you don't have marijuana, you can't relax. And this is really unhealthy for you. That will increase your stress levels. And stress is one of the major factors to increase the acidity levels of your body. If you look at an acidity pH level and did an average of everybody you know, right? You tested everybody's pH levels. Most people you know are going to be well too acidic. In the world we live in today with stress, everyone eats crap, you know, everybody has an acidic body. But if you are not able to relax on your own accord and you're using a tool to help you relax, not only is that going to increase the acidity levels in your body, but just smoking marijuana is also adding toxins into your body, which is going to increase the acidity levels further. If you don't believe me, test your acid levels. I'll bet they're off the charts. Number 20 is the ability to sleep and wake up more easily.